What's up, guys? It is Brian here. Yes, today I'm going to be talking about the San Francisco 49ers because I have not talked about them in like years because of the NFL playoffs, but now I'm going to be talking about them because there's been some big news now. I think you guys already know that Coach Shanahan is now the head coach of the San Francisco 49ers. Yes, that is amazing. I think that's a great hire. Hi, future me here. I made this video a while back, so it's kind of old, a little bit more information. John Lynch got hired by the 49ers. When I made this video, he wasn't hired yet, and the Falcons hadn't finished the Super Bowl, but I assumed he was going to be the next head coach anyway, so pretty much it was already in the books, but we just needed to confirm it. Lastly, the Super Bowl. Yes, Kyle Shanahan has made some mistakes in the Super Bowl. He, for some reason, in the second half, decided to pass the ball more than run the ball because I think he only ran the ball 4 times in the Super Bowl, and hopefully he does not make that mistake in San Francisco. I think his stock went down just a little bit from Jed York, and hopefully nothing bad happens, and we'll see if Kyle Shanahan can be a good coach for the 49ers, but just a little blip in his offensive coordinator career with the Atlanta Falcons. But overall, I'm still happy with the Kyle Shanahan hiring, and I'm just going to leave it like that, and I'll let y'all continue the videos. Catch you guys up later because, one, there's no more candidates to be around because everyone got hired by other teams. Like Anthony Lynn went to the LA Chargers. Sean McVay, the youngest head coach in NFL history, congratulations to him. He got hired by the LA Rams. Hopefully he can do some work with the Los Angeles Rams, even though he does play in the NFC West. But I'm happy for him because I think we all know his grandfather, John McVay. He's the man that helped the San Francisco 49ers in the 80s and 90s become a dynasty. So that's pretty impressive as well. So hopefully he can do some work in LA. I hope he loses to the 49ers twice, but any other team he can do well, I guess. So I'm rooting for him to do well in LA. And you got Sean McDermott, he went to the Buffalo Bills. You got Doug Marrone that stayed and is the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. There's been a lot of changes in the NFL. I guess Black Monday came a little early this year, so whatever. Anyways, going back to Kyle Shanahan, I think this is a really good hire. I said that last year with Chip Kelly because of his knowledge of offense, but offensively they were pretty stale, but at the same time there wasn't a lot of talent, so hopefully Kyle Shanahan can do some work with it. And I kind of felt bad for Chip Kelly. I mean, he only had 1 season to try to turn the team around and never got anything going, and he got fired after 1 season. Well, a lot of people would tell me that, oh, he wasn't qualified or he shouldn't have never gotten the job in the first place, but you got to support whoever they hire because we don't do the hiring. Jed York does the hiring, unfortunately, so I'll just keep it like that with Chip Kelly. Best of luck to whatever you're doing, coach, on your future endeavors, and I'll just leave it like that. And also, Josh McDaniels was in the running for the 49ers job. I think he was this close to taking the job as well, but he decided to end up staying in New England with the Patriots, and Mr. P-Town, give a shout out to him. He wanted Josh McDaniels so badly, but I guess we don't get what we want, but hey, I'm happy with Kyle Shanahan. I think Josh McDaniels, I think it's a good place to stay in New England. I think that's the best place he should have stayed. I don't think he should have went anywhere. And plus, I think we are kind of weary of his time in Denver. That was a great time to be a Bronco fan in 2009, 2010, and he had some scandals videotaping with the Broncos. Yes, there's actually a scandal with the Broncos. I think we all talk about the spy game with the Patriots, but there was a scandal with the Denver Broncos, so I'll just leave it like that. But I think Josh McDaniels is a changed man, so if he was hired as the head coach of the 49ers, I wouldn't be so disappointed. I think I would have been happy as well. I wanted to see what he could bring and see if he could improve from his last coaching stint as a head coach. But Kyle Shanahan, I'm happy with him because I think we all know Matt Ryan. He had an MVP-like season. It was just amazing. Almost 5,000 yards, 39 touchdowns or something like that, and not a lot of picks, and just clean football. And the running backs, they had a fantastic year. Tevin Coleman and Devonta Freeman, the 2 double backs, man, that was really, really good. I was really impressed with their offense. It was just amazing. And defensively, they could use some work, but I mean, Kyle Shanahan doesn't run the defense, but he will have to run the defense a little bit this year because he will be the head coach of this team, and hopefully he can find a good defensive coordinator, maybe Rex Ryan. I don't know, but I'll just leave it like that. I'm not sure until he makes his hirings for assistant coaches, but I hope he can redo what he did in Washington with RG3 in his rookie season and what he did with Matt Ryan. It was just amazing, and hopefully he can get something done in maybe in a year or two. I mean, this year, I don't expect us to make the playoffs, really. I mean, I gotta be real here. I wanted to win at least like 7 to 9 games this year. I want to win more. I want to make the playoffs. I want to win the Super Bowl, but I don't think this year is going to be the year. I think if we wait like a year or two and let Kyle Shanahan grow, and hopefully Jed York doesn't fire this guy after 1 season, I hope he can turn his team around in a year or two. Maybe he can get the added DH treatment and turn the team and go 10-6 his first year. That would be very, very good. That would be coach of the year right there. Turning a 2-14 team to 10-6, that'd be fantastic. But I don't know what to expect, and we'll see as the draft, free agency, everything goes by. And San Francisco has a lot of cap money, so hopefully Kyle Shanahan hiring would get a lot of offensive players to come here because we need a lot of help on offense. The offensive line needs help. Maybe quarterback depth. I'm not sure if Colin Kaepernick's going to be the quarterback of this team. We need some wide receiver depth. That is the biggest need that we need, really, is wide receiver. We have not had a true number 1 wide receiver since Terrell Owens, really. It's been a long time. It's been more than a decade when we had a really, really true number 1 receiver. We could say Anquan Bolden, but I don't really count Anquan Bolden. Even though he was a fantastic player, I wish he was still on this team, but I wouldn't really consider him a true number 1 receiver where you can rely on, like Julio Jones, Antonio Brown, Odell Beckham Jr., players like that you can just rely on every time. So we'll see what Kyle Shanahan does for this team. Hopefully he gets some personnel control. Maybe he can do some work. Hopefully he doesn't get the Chip Kelly treatment and Jed York gives Kyle Shanahan all the powers. I don't want the head coach to have all the powers in the draft room and free agency. So So hopefully he gets a good general manager. We haven't had a general manager yet, but we'll see in the future. So I think this is a good hiring. I'm hoping offensively we can be very, very strong with Kyle Shanahan as our head coach, because that's his specialty. But if he stinks up the joint and we're in the bottom half of the league in scoring, then that'd be a little bit disappointing. But I don't think so. I think we can be in the middle of the pack this year. I think if we show improvement, that's all I want to see as a 49er fan. I don't know about you guys. I know you guys want to make the playoffs, but for me, where this team is at right now, I want to just show gradual improvement. If I can see that, then it'll be a successful season in my opinion. But making the playoffs, I think that's the first start we should do. But I'll just leave it like that. So please let me know what you guys think about the Kyle Shanahan signing. Do you like this hiring? Do you dislike it? Do you think we should have got someone else? But I think this was a good hiring in my opinion. So I'll just leave it like that. Let me know in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, do whatever you want with this video. And I will be catching you guys up later when I assess the needs and wants for the San Francisco 49ers in terms of position needs. And I'm pretty sure you guys know, but I'm going to be naming my positions that we really need the most. So I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a nice rest of your days. Bye, guys!